Assalamu alaikum all of you. Today we are going to introduce O-level computer science, and we will be dealing, or we will be studying about that what is the paper pattern, what are the topics that we need to cover in computer sciences for O-levels as well as in IGCSE. Now you might see with the screen, it's written over here, the course name is computer science. When it comes to the course code, so it's 2210 for GCSE, whereas when it comes to the IGCSE, so it's 0478 for IGCSE. Do remember that over here the topics that we need to cover for the GCE and IGCSE will remain same. Course outline remains same as I told you, but when it comes to the paper pattern, so it's a bit different. That you might say that there are few changes with the questions. Otherwise, the paper is designed from the similar course. Now, when it comes to the time allowed for each of the paper, there are two papers. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. There are two papers for your computer sciences, P1 and P2. Now, when it comes to the time allowed for the paper 1, so paper 1 is having a time domain of 1 hour 45 minutes. Now, when it comes to the P2, so P2 again is having a similar time of 1 hour 45 minutes. Now, as we come towards the weightage, now what do you mean by the weightage? Weightage is something when you are going to have your final result for the computer sciences, whether it's for IGCSE or whether it's for GCSE. So, how much weightage or how much marks will be included from each of the paper? How much marks will be included from P1 and how much marks will be included from P2? So, over here in computer sciences, both of the papers are having an equal weightage. They are having the marks will be counted equally over here. For P1, the weightage is 50%. Similarly, for P2, the weightage is again 50%. That means both of the papers are of equal importance, P1 and P2. Now, when it comes to the P1 and P2, so what are their names and what are the topics that we need to cover over here? So, we are going to write it down. Okay, now first of all, for the P1, now what is the name of the P1? First of all, we need to understand that thing. So the name of the P1 is computer systems. Earlier it was also called as theory paper. Now it has been named as computer systems. Now when it comes to the paper 2, sorry, it was systems. Now when it comes to paper 2, so paper 2 is known as algorithm. There are three words in this paper: algorithm, programming, and logics. Now, what do you mean with the three names? First of all, let me explain first of all with the computer systems. So, computer systems is something that we will be dealing that what is the inner system of the computer, like what are the RAMs, what are the memory devices, what are the technologies that are working inside, and how are they interacting with each other. So, what is the criteria of that? So, that we will be dealing with computer systems in that thing. Now, when it comes to the P2, so P2 is algorithm. That means we will be structuring the program first of all, then we will be doing with the pseudocodes. Now, what are the pseudocodes? Pseudocode is something that we won't be going with the actual programming. Yeah, we will be utilizing some sort of syntax. Syntax means that you are going to the procedure for something or procedure of writing that particular thing, so that is known as the syntax. So in that particular syntax we will be writing out that algorithm that is known as the pseudocode programming, and then we will be coming towards the logics. Now what are the logics? So logics is something you might say we will be dealing with the concepts of how to build up that particular program, how to prepare the logics to build those programs, and then we will be coming towards the Boolean logics as well in this, and we will be dealing with the databases as well. So I will be writing with the programs, the topics one by one. Coming towards P1, so P1 is having 6 topics in all. Number 1, it is data representation. Then it will be data transmission. Then we do have hardware. Next we will be having software. Just after the software we do have internet and its uses. And at last we do have the topic regarding artificial intelligence, that is known as automated and emerging technologies. Now coming towards the next, that means for the P2. So P2 is having 4 topics in all. What are those topics? Number 1, it is algorithm design. Algorithm design and problem solving. Second topic is regarding the programming. Then we do have database. And at the last, what do we have? We have a Boolean logics. Now this is the overall criteria for your computer sciences, whether it's for IGCSE or whether it's for GCSE. Now, if you may see that what are we going to study in data representation, so we will be dealing with the number systems over here. We will be dealing with how to compress the data, what are the things that how we're going to compress the data. Then we do have data transmission, so we will be dealing with the networks, how the data is transformed or transferred, sorry, not transformed, transferred from one network to another network, or you may say from one domain to another domain. What are the criteria, what are the patterns. Then we will be dealing with the types of the encryption as well, that what is a symmetric encryption, what is an asymmetric encryption. Coming towards the hardware, so hardware is a combination of the IO devices, it's a combination of the computer architecture, as well as it is the combination of the storage, or you may say data storage devices as well. For the softwares, it is regarding something like, you may say, we will be dealing with the compilers, or you may say the language translators. Compiler is basically a type of a language translator. So we will be dealing with the language translators. We will be dealing with the you may say that software, how many types of the softwares are there, the categories of the software. We will be dealing with all. We will be dealing with the IDEs over here. Then coming towards internet and its uses, so for the internet and its uses, we will be dealing with the digital currency, the difference between the World Wide Web and the internet. So we will be dealing with few of these things. And similarly, at the same time or in the same chapter, we will be dealing with the security aspects of when you're utilizing an internet. So what is the security aspect, or how your data can be hacked or cracked. So we will be dealing with that thing. Coming towards automated and emerging technologies, so automated and emerging technologies is something, you might say that over here we will be dealing with one thing that is most common nowadays, that is an AI, that how AI is working and how the AI is transforming different fields, or you may say how the AI is revolutionizing multiple sectors. So we will be dealing, like for example, it is reforming nowadays with healthcare a lot. Education, in education, you may say chat gpt. Yeah, we are taking the help from the chat gpt as well. So we will be dealing with all these things. Coming towards topic number 2 or paper number 2, um, Algorithm design, we will be dealing that what is an SDLC over here, software development life cycle, what is the purpose of that life cycle, how we are going to develop with the algorithms, how we uh, going to develop the pseudocodes, the flow charts, trace tables, what are the importance of that thing. Then for the programming, we will be dealing with multiple aspects like what are the functions, what are the procedures, actually you may say the modular programming. We will be dealing with that particular stuff. Coming towards database, now what is a database? So database, in the database we will be dealing that how, when we are going to keep our when we are going to keep our data or information in the rows and the columns format, so how are we going to access that data, how are we going to deal with that data, we will be dealing in database with that. Coming towards the boolean logics, so boolean logics is you may say logic gates. We will be dealing with the logic gates over here, that how many types of the logic gates are there, how many things are, or what are their uses, what are their functions, why are we utilizing them. Then it's an optional topic in your IGCSE and O levels, that what is the purpose of the flip-flops, why we utilizing flip-flops, why we are utilizing the half letter and the full letter. So it's an optional topic. Yeah, if we are getting the time, so we will be going with that stuff as well. So that will be all for this session. See you in the next session with data representation. Thank you so much.